Yeah. Okay, so there is a man that goes around my town on a bike, and he looks for garbage to pick up on the floor, on the ground. Like, he seems very weary, right? You would see him and you'd be like, what is he doing? And I mean, it's obvious. Look, the man that he's peeking out that window right there. Here's his bike. And he goes around and he looks for stuff. And he legit just picks up garbage. So we were walking one day and a woman had asked him, what are you doing? And he said, I'm picking up garbage. She said, you're really picking up garbage? He said, yeah, somebody got to do it. So I don't know, like, you know, he could have a mental disorder, or he could just be a great citizen. I straight up legit think that he's just a good citizen. But he has been in our neighborhood for a little minute now. Like, I haven't really seen him here before, ever. But I did notice that the street looks cleaner. Thanks, buddy. And he's gonna get back on his bike and he's gonna ride down with his bag. I wonder where he puts that stuff. Like, he's picking up every single thing off the floor. His butt's a little sweaty. Don't you? See, that's what you don't want to do, buddy. You don't want to go on people's property. It's the only thing you shouldn't do. But, I mean, if they come out and see him, he will just say that he's picking up the garbage. Really? I know this man over here is still looking out his window. I know he's watching him. Oh, he's listening to Lana Del Rey. You need some water?
I do. I'm about to go to the store, though. Thank you.
I could give you a water.
I'm Gucci. Thank you.
Okay,
Appreciate
no
it.
problem.
I'm bougie when it comes to water. You heard me?
Okay. I see. You like that good water?
I dig it. 4 shovels. You heard?
Have a good one. I tried. He said he's bougie with his water. Where he drink that expensive water and shit. 4 shovels. 4 shovels. Okay, so I really don't know what 4 shovels mean. But I just went inside and I talked to Kilo. And Kilo said he was here the other day. And he was picking up some toys, whatever. Angie didn't get in the garbage. And we failed to pick them up. Terrible neighbors. Anyway, he picked all the stuff up. And Kilo saw him picking it up. And Kilo had told him that he appreciated him. And he wanted to give him $5. The dude said, nah, he's not doing it for that. And Keela said, yeah, but, you know, I appreciate you. So, you know, take this $5. So he proceeded to tell Keela that God told him to do it. So Keela was like, well, God told me to give you this money. And he wasn't going to take it. So Keela put it underground where Angie's rubber bands that she dropped was. And he said, I ain't going to take it. But then Keela left it there. He was like, well, then it's going to be, you know, somebody else is going to take it then. So then Keela went back out there and it was gone. So you just never know. I didn't know Keela had a conversation with him like that. But you just never know, guys. Just never know. So I'm at the beach alone. I decided to come. Angie didn't want to come. It's a lake. It's really a lake. I'm gonna show you. But she didn't want to come, and I haven't come here in a while. And just came by myself. So it's been a really long time since I took time out for myself. I have been kind of neglecting all of the things that I used to love, like walking in the forest or just going to the beach. And this is a particular lake that I used to go to, so I decided to just go by myself. Angie didn't want to go. Kilo's back was hurting from playing tennis, and I told everybody I was leaving. I packed all my stuff, and so here I am. It's important, guys. It's important, and I'm realizing that. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel good. I usually don't go places on my own, but I thought it would be good for my mental, you know. I'm about to go in the water. It's hot. It's hot, hot. So, I actually forgot my cigarettes, which I was really kind of bummed about, and I started getting a little anxious. Because, you know, if you're a smoker, you know you don't go nowhere without your cigarettes. But, God is giving me a sign and telling me, Melly, you don't need to smoke. You are absorbing the earth's energy. You are grounding yourself. The hell do you need cigarettes for? And I don't. So yeah. I love when the sun is behind a cloud because it just feels so perfect. Like the wind is blowing and everything just feels so perfect. Like it's not too hot, not too cold, and my body's wet. I will not go all the way in there. Oh my God, guys, did you hear about the people in Ohio or Iowa where a lady went swimming in the lake and the man got some brain eating flesh disease and is eating his brain? I'm like, oh hell no. But Supposedly that only happens if it goes in your nose or anything like that. So, I ain't put my nose under. Kilo just called me. I was just watching Anne Marie's live. She was cooking some steak. And Kilo called me. And he was asking me how I was. And I'm good. So I've been here for an hour. Maybe a little bit longer. And I'll probably stay for a couple more minutes. I gotta go cook. I'm making steak, Anne Marie. This is the perfect time to sit on the front and not blind yourself with the sun. See, the sun is behind the cloud. So I'm done, guys. I'm going home. It was relaxing. I could put you guys. Not really. Damn it. I'm gonna end up crashing. Idiot. Anyway. I don't have nowhere to put you. Got an idea though. Aha! Alright, guys. As long as you stay there, we could chat on the way home. So, it was really relaxing. It was really nice. There's like, are those no, those are not butterflies. Those are like freaking cicada bugs. No thank you. I thought there was like 3 butterflies flying all together. Anyway, I'm driving Lilo's car. He's at the beach with his friend. Man, next time he goes to the beach, I'm gonna tell him I'm coming. What the hell? So, little story, okay? Back in the day, I used to like to do a lot of things, okay? A lot of things like nature and being outside and all that, okay? But as the years went on, I realized my husband did not like that, okay? And eventually, you know, I got my anxiety and my panic, so I couldn't, like, you know, just drive myself to places anymore, and I kind of gave up all the things that I kind of loved doing. And I kind of lost the feeling of how it felt to do the things I really loved, which was just staying grounded with earth, like taking hikes, walking in the woods. Well, one I got lost in the woods, and yeah, so that happened. And then 2, ticks and stuff started like freaking me out, so I kind of like stopped myself from going in the woods because we were having like a tick issue around here or something else. But I love doing those things. And like when my kids were growing up, I would say, let's go on an adventure, you know, let's go explore. That's what I would say. You want to go explore? And they always knew exploring meant walking in the forest, because most of the time we would get lost, but we were together and we would explore together. And it's like, now 2 of my kids, Layla would walk in the forest with me. He has come here before and just walked. Tony hated it. Tony freaking hated it. Yeah, I would scare the shit out of him because we would get lost and shit and he would get freaked out. But and Angie too. But nobody wants to do it anymore. You know, like even Angie didn't want to come here, and she used to love it. she used to love it here. And it made me feel really good because I'm not far from my house, and it was someplace I can drive to because we're only like 15 minutes away from my house. So like when the kids were little and Keela would be working and we lived close here, I would come every other day. I think the summer camp people would come, and I would say, come on guys, let's go. We would go and grab the free lunch, and then we would come to the beach. This was like years ago when the kids were little and they loved to go to free lunch. Free lunch meant I didn't have to figure out what to cook for lunch or make for lunch. Free lunch meant going to the park and getting lunch. Anybody could do it. Anybody. If you were at the park and you had money, you didn't have to show proof or anything. You just kind of went. But you know, sometimes they would give like really good snacks, and they would give juice, and they would give like sandwiches, and the kids freaking loved it. And so we would go do lunch, go to the park, and then or go pick up the lunch and bring it to the beach over here. So it's like kind of being there, it just reminds me of all the good times that I had with my babies, and now they're all grown up. Like, I'm sure if my nephews were here, they would totally go in that water. And, well, maybe not Khalil, but I know Khalik would. And that would, in turn, make Angie want to go in the water. She's like, you know, because Kilo doesn't like water because it skeeves him out. When I go in the water, I try not to think about it. Except for when, like, there's contamination in the water. Like this place, it does have to be tested a lot. But I'm going to try to go this way. Hopefully I don't get lost. I think it's this way. I'm pretty sure it's this way. I'm going this way. I hope it's this way. I think. If it's not, you guys are with me. We're together. I wanted to joyride. Now there's a car behind me. So yeah, that water gets tested a lot, but there was no signs or anything, so that meant the water was okay. It really did look clean. I mean, there was like seaweed, even though it's not the ocean, at the bottom. So I don't really know what it was. It wasn't grass. I don't know, but anyway, I had a good time, and with myself, just doing what I wanted to do, and just not having to worry if other people are having a good time, or if somebody else is too hot, or, you know, sitting there and Angie wants to leave because she's bored. It felt good. And you know what? I think that I will do it again. Anyway,